These guys, who are nowhere near the professional football level, have sold out the 10th biggest stadium in the world in 3 hours because they played football there. Everybody knows that the Sidemen are a household name in the YouTube scene, but in the football scene, without a doubt, with this being their 6th charity match, raising a staggering £4.7 million for charity, adding to the final amount of 8.5 in the span of the last 6 matches. Just because of this amazing fact, I want to promote it further, and the way I will do this is by finding out who's the GOAT. Who is the greatest of Sidemen football by using different measurements, statistics, numbers, but there's an unordinary twist in these measurements. Grab your favorite snacks, drink something good, and enjoy the video.
The crossbar challenge.
Sometimes a happy place, sometimes a sad place, and sometimes a pretty weird place. Anyways, the clip that you saw at the start was from one of the most famous Sidemen videos and one of the most influential videos for the YouTube football scene. KSI's Crossbar Challenge, uploaded 10 years ago, where these random dudes try to hit this thing that connects the 2 posts, is, in my opinion, a video that deserves a place in the museum of YouTube if this ever happens to exist. This was one of the first videos of such type on his channel and is clearly one of the reasons we have these football challenges nowadays evolving into something much bigger. So as this is one of the trademarks of the Sidemen and generally YouTube, it will be the first metric to determine the GOAT of Sidemen football, and I think you can see here where I'm going with my arguments instead of the classic stats like goals, assists, etc. I will look at every video where at least 5 members are participating in it and look at crossbar hits and have crossbars per video as a backup, something like goals and goals per game, you get what I mean. Only one question remains here.
Do we take skimmers? We do! We're struggling! We do!
As you can notice from their reaction, we definitely take skimmers. A hit is a hit. Starting from the back is Ethan with the least hits and the lowest ratio from the Sidemen, going on to Toby as an unexpected 6th place here. If I'm being honest, I definitely saw him having his fair share of the podium. The 4th place is shared between JJ and Harry, with both having 8, which is the reason why I also created the ratio to determine such situations. Harry had the better ratio, being in less videos with the same amount of crossbars. Now moving on to the top 3, I think you can notice here something. The one who never scored a goal before this year's match is somewhere here, and the one who I can say is the least interested in football is also hidden here somewhere. Well, Vic gets the bronze medal here, having the most videos with 2 crossbar hits, joined with Simon. Now to answer some specific question from Toby.
Does Vic have a better crossbar hit rate than Josh?
And Ethan.
Good. I think he might hit the crossbar more than you, Josh.
What is this?
Well, he doesn't, as Josh has 2 crossbars more than Vic and almost the same amount of crossbars as Toby and Ethan combined. It's pretty ironic, along with the fact that Josh has the only hat-trick of crossbars with his deadly finesse shots after Toby's question in that same video. Yep, and oh yeah, Simon is first. I hope you didn't expect me to be eloquent about it, it was the only expected placement in this section. To make it not completely monotonous with the numbers here, I will give some extra points throughout the video with my opinions about the best crossbar.
Time to smash it.
The only hat-trick. And the most iconic. As previously mentioned, these crossbar videos and generally YouTube football entertainment turned out into something much bigger. From JJ being the captain of Arsene Wenger's team to Thierry Henry, Del Piero and Pirlo to Harry shushing Cristiano Ronaldo. These are dreams turned to reality from their hard work for these football videos, but I think the biggest has to be the charity matches. They had to perform for the people to watch it, so who did perform the best from the Sidemen? As they all played every position possible, when I have the dilemma of not being able to compare attacking stats to defensive and vice versa, I usually look at the average match rating. It's basically like a grade for a match performance, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and we take the average of all grades, so to speak. Pretty plain and simple, but the only problem is that there are no ratings from the first matches, so we will have to go with the last 3 as they are the only ones rated. I will take these 3 ratings, calculate the averages, and it looks really interesting in the leaderboards again. Beginning from the worst, this time it's Harry, as his average is not even the rating you get at the start. This time they are close to one another, but on the completely opposite side of the board, with the 1-2-3 having a 6.1 and Zerka HT having a 6.3. The next two aren't really close to one another, with JJ and Ethan having a big 1 in between them. Bez really stepped it up in his last few games to earn his bronze medal here, and we can say JJ rather did the opposite. The second spot is well deserved, going to Toby, showing his consistency, and Simon is
Hi again, it's me.
For the extra points, I will look at the goals because I'm pretty clueless on how I would rate match ratings, right? Best goal goes to Sidemen. Most iconic goes to Bazinga. And the best assist lands in the hands of Toby.
Oh my god, wait.
And he's got away with
You got away with it? No.
Oh, no.
See, yeah, I agree with you. We need more shit else.
Okay, fine, Simon. We are obviously not looking at who is the greatest football player from the Sidemen, but rather who is the GOAT of Sidemen football. And at the end of the day, they are YouTubers, with their main goals being attention to their matches or videos instead of goals or expected assists or crossbar hits. So instead of going along that path this whole video, let's look at the views for a second. I will take the top 10 football videos from everyone and see who simply has the most, and a close battle awaits us in between again. Going from the last, after having a really good start, Josh ends up again being at the bottom with 52 million views. I mean, we are talking about 52 million. Take England as an example, just shows how they are easily able to sell out Wembley Stadium in a few hours. Now moving on to the closest battle here, with a difference of 400,000 between Bez and Vic, but Vic winning it this time. The closest to the podium was Toby with 81 million, but the top 3 are both in 9-digit territory, with Simon having 157, JJ having 214. Nonetheless, Harry makes all of these results look funny with half a billion views on just his top 10 football videos. Just some quick facts for this. Just looking from a theoretical perspective, if every view means one person, this could mean that every 17th person in this world has watched one of his top 10 football videos. Or that more people watched his top 10 than the whole population of South America, Australia and Antarctica combined. Those are still 3 continents, so don't at me. Most viewed video, it is Harry's with CR7. That video got more views than the most famous video from Cristiano. And my personal favorite is Skill School KSI vs Simon. And there we have it. I think these 3 metrics have proven to be impactful throughout the video with the mixed outcomes, so we can really get the greatest of Sidemen football. However, before we get to the final standings and everyone's retention starts to crumble, I want to quickly shift the focus of this video to the charity match and make sure this event echoes as far as possible. It is a charity match, and in my opinion, it's so wholesome to see something promoting charity get such attention from the public, so please, of course, only if you are able to do it, be part of it. This year's match supported the Bright Side charity, BBC's Children in Need, and M7 Education. Focused on helping out the youth, these are so uplifting to see, but if you'd rather donate to some other charity of your choice, I have left a link in the description from a huge list of 1000 charitable foundations, so you can look it through in peace. Alright, let's get to the final rankings now. It's pretty clear how I usually do the final rankings of my videos. For every metric, the last place gets 1 point and the first place gets the same amount of points as the number of participants. But in this video, we've also added the bonus points, so basically every section of the bonus points gets, you guessed it, a bonus point. So as we usually do it, we are starting with the last place. We are starting with Ethan, who ended up 2 times in the last 2 places, which meant that the match ratings couldn't really save him. The 5th place is shared between the 1-2-3 and Zerka HT, and the 3rd place is shared between Harry and Toby.
This table.
Alright, fine. I honestly didn't expect it to turn out this way. Instead of flipping the script or something in that way, I will go to plan B. I will look at the only unlocked territory of this video to decide these places. I will look at the first 3 matches. Going to the first battle, in the first match at least Zerka got an assist, kind of, so that one goes to him. In the 2017 match, Josh could have done something against the first goal and Vic got a shot on goal at least. Even though his opponent was on the ground because of one of the worst tackles in charity match history, but hey, a shot is a shot. So that goes to Vic, and the 2018 one is well remembered because of Vic, so the 1-2-3 gets the 5th place here, showing he's excellent without even really trying. But what if he did try? I guess it will sadly remain a big mystery. Going to the bigger battle now, in the first match Toby scored a goal. Harry was late on both goals, so it goes to Toby. Second match, both of them were nowhere to be seen, but we don't have to analyze that game because in 2018 Toby scored, had an assist, and was a lot more to be seen than Harry, fairly earning his bronze medal doing so. The second place goes to KSI, as he started off weakly but definitely stepped it up after slowly getting more and more points, and Simon is first.
Hi again, it's me.